Hey friends, it's Perry from Mark 12 Ministries. Wanted to jump on here really quickly and hopefully clear up any confusion or questions they might be out there about why is Field of Grace getting a conditional use for their property they bought a couple years ago. But let me first start with, what is Room the Inn? Well, Room the Inn is a program that was started here in Bullitt County by Pam and Carl Rogers in Heart of My City many years ago. And it's actually been running now for over a decade, or close to a decade, with Mark 12. Because of Carl's untimely death in 2021, Room the Inn became part of the family of ministries in Mark 12. And we continued to run it and operate it very similar to the way Carl did, but we started to change things because we wanted to see folks go from homelessness to wholeness. And so what did we do? We started to implement SMART goals and outcome-based programming that would help those folks be successful. So what does that look like for our participants? Well, first off, we get many people that call and come in looking for help. We do a very lengthy assessment process where we find out where they are and how we can come alongside them. A lot of times we have to refer to other agencies that are more equipped to help those individuals, especially those that are still struggling in addiction. We partner with great organizations like ReCenter and Isaiah House to get those folks the help they need. But if they do fit our program and they're able to pass a drug test, we bring them in and we get them started. So what's a day in the life for our participants? Well, they wake up at 4:30 in the morning, they pack the van, they clean the church that they were at that night, they go to work for 8 to 10 hours, and then the van comes and gets them, grabs them for dinner. We have dinner at the church, and then a lot of different programming. Sometimes we'll have a support group, sometimes we will have a budgeting class, and sometimes we will just fellowship around the meal and really just try to be like normal people. My dream has always been, though, instead of the van life going from church to church throughout the county, and believe it or not, tonight in Bullitt County at one of the churches, whether it's in Mount Washington or Hillview or Cox's Creek, our participants are spending the night. Well, our hope was to have a facility, a place that they could lay their head, make their bed in the morning and come back to it made before they lay down at night. And that's where we had this wonderful partnership with Field of Grace. EJ and I had a vision and a hope, and we felt that God was really leading us to a way that we could use this property to serve our community and help people get back on their feet. Field of Grace has been a wonderful partner with us. They've provided meals for our Pathway Home program on many different occasions, and they continued to come alongside us in many different ways throughout our different ministries. So what is this thing I hear about veterans? Well, myself, I'm a veteran. I served in the Army Reserves for 27 years, and I spent 7.5 years at the Department of Veterans Affairs. When we first started Mark 12, we were serving everyone, and I was continuing to reach out to different organizations about setting up something for veterans here in Bullitt County. But unfortunately, still nothing happened. So in January this year, we started Operation Restore. And what we did was we took two things that we were doing very successfully: Healing Together, support groups, Pathway Home, helping people go from homelessness to wholeness. And we partnered with USA Cares, who has the Homeless Veteran Reintegration Act grant from the federal government. And what we're going to do is we're going to help our veterans that are homeless, which I can tell you right now, we have many in our county sleeping in vans, sleeping in abandoned buildings, or squatting in the woods. And what we want to do is give them an opportunity to come in and get the service they need and get back on their feet with the help of USA Cares and Mark 12 combined. And so again, these programs have been established, they're outcome-based, and we continue to improve them as we learn more and more. And so just wanted to make you aware of this wonderful partnership that we've forged with Fields of Grace and what we hope to accomplish by helping our veterans go from homelessness to wholeness, and also those in our community that have struggled with different things, that they can come out of homelessness as well. So if you have any questions, give me a call, 502-240-7543, or shoot me an email at perry@mark12.org, or you can message me right here on Facebook. I hope that cleared some things up. But again, if you want to sit down and see what our program looks like, see what our assessment looks like, and how we're able to look at folks and their individual needs and get them plugged into the right places, stop in. I'd love to show you what we're doing. Again, thank you so much for the support. Thank you, Field of Grace. Thank you, all the other churches, 32 churches in our community that support us and help us run Pathway Home right now. And thank you for all those out there that support our Outreach Thrift and our other ministries throughout the county. Have a very blessed day, and we look forward to talking to you soon. God bless.